our next guest is again all the way from East Coast. We are going to meet a family of another winery from Artsakh, and this time it's Aran Wines. Hi, Alex.
Hi, Anush. Good evening. It's good to be here.
Good evening. Thank you so much for joining. How are you doing?
Very good. How are you?
We're doing wonderful. We're so happy to share everyone's story. We're happy to taste your wines. We're happy to share with everyone where they can purchase the wine and also celebrate it in their homes. Tell us, how did you decide to start a winery, and why in Artsakh, and how did this all happen?
Yeah, so I'm a third generation Armenian American, but I've been very active in the Armenian community, as is my wife as well. And I've also been active in Armenia since the early 90s. I've spent summers there right after independence. So I had a tie to Armenia for many, many years. And in 2005, my wife and I decided to start investing in Armenia. And we wanted to invest in Artsakh. So among other things, we founded a vineyard on liberated territories in Artsakh. It was really barren land when we acquired it, and we planted a vineyard. We nurtured it to maturity. And for the first few years, we sold a grape to other wineries. And it's a little bit more recently, in 2018, after seeing the Armenian wine industry mature and really develop, we decided to start producing wines in 2018. And that's how we came to produce Aran Wines.
And did you plant the grapes, or the grapes are already there?
No, we planted. These were liberated territories on the frontiers of Artsakh. So we there was really nothing there at the time. It was really from the ground up. We planted the grapes, we grew them to maturity, and have been caring for them since.
And what was the decision behind going with just the indigenous varietal? Because you didn't have the vineyard there, you could have experimented and pretty much grown a Cabernet Sauvignon or a Merlot. Maybe?
Yes, but yeah, our interest was really in cultivating the Armenian grape varieties. There are such good grapes that make fantastic wines in Armenia. We didn't feel it was necessary to really bring in a foreign varietal.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. And I have here a rosé and a red, and actually I'm going to pour the red. Did you start with the red and you later introduced the rosé, or you decided to do both at the same time?
So we decided to do both at the same time. At the time, we were one of the first to really make a rosé from the Sireni grape. The Sireni grape, also known as Khandorni, is indigenous to Artsakh. It's not even really found in Armenia proper. And it makes a fantastic red wine. And we thought it would be something fun to develop a rosé from it. And the reception has been great, and people love it, and we think it makes a really great rosé. So our plan is to increase the percentage of rosé that we make, because it really has come out nicely.
I think that's a great idea. You should absolutely do it. Here's a fun thing, an interesting thing. So it happened to be that we had 3 segments back-to-back of Artsakh wines, and I have tasted Apris was the first, then we had Takri, and we have this. So what is the difference in your point of view of all? Because it's pretty much the same place, Artsakh, but there's difference, right, in the regions, like sub-regions, and I can taste a difference in this Sireni versus the one that I tasted from Apris. And what is this, why is this?
Yeah, that's one of the most fascinating things about wine, Anush. You can take the same grape from similar geographical areas and end up with very different wines with different characteristics. And it's really what the French call terroir, all of the unique characteristics of each vineyard that impart different flavors in the wine. And that's what I really love about winemaking. The soil, how much sunlight a particular vineyard might get, the elevation, how the wind blows. All of these things end up really affecting the outcome, and it can change year to year. And it's exciting. It's a fun process to be involved in.
Absolutely, and I think it would be, I can't wait for the actual GiniFest, for the people to come and experience it themselves. I'm envisioning to have like maybe not separate, but maybe a segregated part where we can have, let's say, Artsakh wines, and you can taste all the 3, 4. We have more. We have Kataro. There is also, I think, Bertashen is from Artsakh too. There's quite a few. There's quite a few of them, and like taste them all side by side and see how, even though the same grape within the same territory can produce such a different and beautiful wines. Going back to our cheese board, because it's so much fun, we're experimenting today. That's generously provided by Karun and President. We have here a smoky cheese, we have here an herbal cheese, we have some fresh cheeses, we have some blue cheese. What would you suggest having the Aran
I would suggest the smoky cheese. I think it will pair very nicely with our red.
With the smoky one, okay, I have to taste it. Here, just a little bite. We did the smoky one with Apris as well, and it was absolutely beautiful because I think just the grape itself is so robust and so strong that it can hold up to good flavors, strong flavors. Wonderful, I love this. Before we let you go, and thank you for joining us today, where are your wines available? How can we purchase them?
Yes, so we are available on winesofarmenia.com, and you can order online there. We're also available in stores and restaurants in the New York, New Jersey area. And we're also a little bit different from some of the other Armenian brands. We've been able to put partnerships in place that let us sell direct to consumers. So if folks want to come to our website, we can direct them to either a local place to buy or winesofarmenia.com, or you can also purchase directly from our website.
Wonderful. Thank you so much, Alex. Thank you so much for taking time, sharing your beautiful story. We wish you lots of success. We can't wait to have you here for the actual GiniFest. And
yeah, we're
cheers.
excited for it. Cheers.
Cheers to you.